Good morning, everyone. Namaste. I'm going to call in Archangel Michael to cleanse the space, to clear out all negative and lower vibrations from our mind, body, and soul, home, and hearts, placing the white light of protection on us with this blue seal, as well as I'm going to call in God, Merlin, and I also want to call in Divine Order Melchizedek, because we're going to be reading more out of my I Am God, and it is Wisdom and Revolutions from Mystical Consciousness. And we are still on the introductional portion of it. So I want to reiterate this from the previous video. It says, the book that you hold is a product of a sabbatical that he had taken on his 75th year. It's crazy. So it says, what it's like to write in mystical consciousness. It says, picture an old monk sitting at a table before an ancient, sacred, and softly glowing manuscript. Judging by his devoted countenance, it's obvious that this manuscript must be handled thoughtfully, gently, and reverently. In the shadowy quiet of his hermitage, illuminated by a single candle, the monk merges his consciousness with the all-pervading presence. Holding a quill pen just dipped in ink, he awaits inspiration for the next line of his sacred poetry. A line proffered as the transcendent consciousness, now infusing his own. I am this aging monk, working alone in now a hallowed space. I write with the deep sanctity of spirit. So he's channeling. But there is more. When he finished, the old monk looks out the window at the radiant dancing beauty of nature, offering a vivid contrast to the rich dark tones of his room. He steps out into the light of creation. This too is part of my practice, for after writing, I venture out with my dog, Ona, on into nature, shimmering now enchanted wonderland, to witness in spellbinding awe neighbors' yards flowing with vibrant colors of the latest hydrangeas, dogwood blossoms, along with road shelters by tall whispering pines, quivering birch. Says, like the tarot fool, I wave happily at each passing walker, loving everyone that I meet. While Ona enjoys a new scent on her path, I stand still, memorized before the creation latest, greatest show, with the joy swelling in my heart. Finally, resting on a bench, I am overcome with gratitude for the generous and sublime gifts of nature's sacred incarnation. I sit enthralled as God becomes the world, immanent, perfect, all-inclusive. Creation transforms into heaven on earth, and my separate self dissolves into oneness of being, for I am God. I am God too, sorry. In this way, my life begins anew each day. I am ecstatically happy to bring these light-filled revelations and the great joy of the awakening to you in troubled world. The work in the small volume is my legacy from 25 years of exploring relationships of psychology, religion, spirituality, and mysticism to the understanding of self and God and reality. May the insight and revolution in this tiny volume expand your mystical perception and transform your life. So how cool. So I want to reiterate and make sure, because a lot of you guys might be not really understanding what that concept is. So when he's channeling, he is opening up his heart chakra, and he is done the shadow work to evolve and become one with Christ consciousness, his I am presence. So when he goes out into nature, the world is coming alive with heaven, because that is where his focus is at. And as a result of it, he's able to channel spirit and God and all those amazing things. So we'll get into it more. I love you all. Have a blessed day, and namaste.